ranking all critical strike characters. Ruler. Ruler is a class unlocked for 800 points at the very end of the tank class and is not meant for quick rushes like the last character I did, Warrior. Its kits mostly consist of defensive and movement moves, making it decent for tanking and running. It has high health, which is 120 if you're wondering, which is good enough where you can play more defensively, and it's better at tanking hits and is very mobile. Now, it's got this special thing called battery. When using this character, a bar will appear at the bottom left, which will indicate your battery level, and some moves will use battery percentage. Now, just like last time, I'm going to explain the moves as simply as I can. First, it has a decent M1, which deals 8 damage while adding 5% battery, and hitting 2 successful hits will make it spin forward, dealing 12 damage, and generate 10% battery, which would be 20% battery if you hit 3 times successfully. Now, second, it's got a dash for mobility, just like Warrior, except this time you have to wait for like 0.75 seconds if I remember, and it's slightly longer. It also deals 15 damage and generates 15 battery per hit. Now, if you use the move again within 0.3 seconds of activating it the first time, you can turn it into basically the same move, except you leap over and then cause a shockwave in front of you. When you land, of course. Now, third is shut the shield that locks yourself in place while reducing 50% incoming damage and turning the damage you would have took times 200 and puts it to your battery. And also, after a successful hit, when the shield ends, which you can also end it by pressing the ability key again or M1ing, not ability key, only M1, it will make you have untargetable and cause a shockwave. I don't know what untargetable does, so yeah, search it up. Finally, its last ability puts it into flight when you pay 10% of your battery and gives a constant drain when flying. And also changing some moves into their air variants, which I'll just go through very quickly. M1 turns into a dash spin for 15% battery. Its second ability basically turns into an air dash, which speeds you up a lot, but you have to pay 10 battery and drains more during flight. I don't know, and I don't think it's cancelable. Its third move only works when you start flight with max battery and spend 10 battery to use, which then just turns you into a missile, which deals 30 damage and knockback. Now, while all I said sounds good, but he's actually very hard to play. Not bad, hard to play. And actually, yeah, when I was doing the gameplay recording for this video, just so you know, I can't even count how many times I died on, even if I use my feet to count, which would be more than 20. Yeah. That's all the time I have, yet again. So my final ranking is 6 out of 10. Good, but its learning curve is extreme. Oh yeah, the reason I'm doing this again is my video did kinda good last time. 30 views? Hell yeah. Peace out.